Hey everyone, it's Tony here with Nerds Never Sleep, and it's time again for another My Hero Academia Ichiban Kuji prize figure unboxing and review. Now, today I've got one that I'm pretty excited about. Now, this is the Class 1A School Festival Kuji, the Momo Yaoyorozu figure. And she's also known as Creati, to make things simple. She basically can create objects out of, most of the time she creates them out of her cleavage. So this is definitely a more reserved costumed Momo than what we typically see in her hero suit. And if you know My Hero, this is actually a pretty cool scene in the anime because they had the music and everything else. It was decent in the manga too, but the anime just kind of made it pop just so much more because of the music and everything else going on, where the class actually gets together and they do kind of an idol performance. Now, this had quite a bit of characters. I mean, not as many as I would have liked. The one exclusion that I was a little bummed about was I was hoping we'd get a little Eerie, but we didn't get that. You know, one of her just little cheering on, maybe have her on Lemillion's shoulders or something like that, but they didn't give it to us, and it's something that I really, really want to make this set complete. So I am joined today by, of course, Momo herself, and Vigilante Deku from another one of the Kuji series. I am pretty excited to check her out because, again, she's another character doesn't really have enough collectibles out there, much with many of the My Hero cast. And again, there were 6 figures in this Kuji. I do have the majority of them, so we'll be unboxing them all one by one. But let's go ahead and let's take a look at this box before we open her up. So one of the first things you'll notice with this box, it is one of the prize figure-esque boxes to show that this is a smaller Kuji figure. On the front, we have a picture of Momo, obviously, with the sheet music in her school performance costume. We've got the Ichiban Kuji, we've got My Hero Academia, we've got the Crunchyroll logo, etc. Here on the top, we've got a red silhouette of her. And here on the side, we have a larger picture of what you're going to get with the figure. Here on the back, very, very limited details on the piece itself because, again, because of the large amount of figures in this Kuji, we have them all here on the other side. So you see, we definitely have a good variety. We have some characters we didn't really get a lot of figures from yet, so there are quite a few I am excited about, especially those holding instruments. That's going to be pretty awesome to see. So that's it for this box. Again, it is a smaller figure, very, very light in here, more like a prize figure. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to open her up right now. Okay, guys, so as always, we're going to cut this open, see what's inside. I'm not sure if it's just going to be plastic bags or a clamshell. Can't really tell. Oh, much to my surprise, this is actually in a clamshell, so thumbs up for that because it does keep the figure protected a lot more. Okay, so as with a lot of these figures, she is going to be all one piece, and she's going to have a little plastic foot stand, which I have a love-hate with. So we'll go ahead and this is going to be a quick one. Check her out. So again, with the plastic, always be careful because she does have spiky hair, and that can catch. No big deal. Perfect. She looks really, really cool. They really did a great job with her. And she's going to have a, again, little foot peg here. There's no base. So she's got one of these little foot standees here, a little clear plastic foot stand. Now, one thing that is cool about this, that's something that's pretty neat. So I'm going to put her down for a minute. It actually has the peg, the groove to put her foot into, but it also has a notch right here to put her foot inside of to further keep it balanced. So I like that. It's not just one of those awkwardly posed things. So we can actually go ahead and we can put her foot in here and rest her other foot in. Now that's pretty sturdy once you lock it in properly. Okay, now she's locked in properly. That's pretty cool. I actually like that. I like the idea that there is another contact point here. Because a lot of the times, these things don't actually fit in completely flush to the foot. This works very, very good. So having that other contact point, that is a pretty cool idea. Props to them for doing that. But this has obviously been a quick unboxing. She looks really, really cool. So now that we took her out of the box, I'm going to bring you in and let you see Momo up close. All right, guys. So I'm going to do a little free camera, let you take a closer look at Momo. First, we're going to go and do a 360, though.
Posters of legends on every single wall. Action figures standing tall. Cosplay outfits ready for the con. Inbox treasure never pawned. Every inch of space a tale to share. Pixelated quests all filed with care. Dusty joysticks, a click and the combo strike, and the room's alive with the late night type.
That's a beautiful face right there, I just have to say. And the hair looks phenomenal. All right, so there is your closer look at Momo. Again, she looks really, really cool. Before I give my final thoughts, I'm going to show you her with a couple of friends. So here is Momo with her Age of Heroes Banpresto prize figure. As you can see, the biggest difference is obviously the costume. And I'm going to show you her with one other one before I close this out, and it's going to be, of course, the Vigilante Deku from the Willpower Kuji. They definitely size up perfectly, and they look great together. All right, guys, so that was your closer look at this really, really cool Momo Kuji figure. And again, this is part of the My Hero Academia Class 1A School Festival series. So I'm pretty excited about having this set, mostly because it gives you a very good variety of the heroes, but it also gives you them in a different kind of light. So instead of getting our hero costumes or things like that, we're getting them in close to plain clothes as possible with things like the sheet music, the instruments, the drumsticks, stuff like that. And I mean, we're even getting Deku in his little dance uniform, his little idol dance costume. So it's pretty cool. I am very, very excited to see the rest of these figures. I think they did a really, really good job here with the Momo herself. The A-band, the Class A-band shirt looks good. The hair is sculpted really, really well. And, you know, just the way the entire fabric of the shirts and everything else flow to just the pose and the new utilization of these annoying plastic bases. Again, that I have a super love-hate with, because sometimes they work really good, sometimes they work really bad, but at the end of the day, they are better than those plain, large, obnoxious black bases. So it's a double-edged sword depending on what you get. This, I do like the addition of the little foot peg. It helps out a lot, and it's going to help with stability, I'm sure, over time. I love her. I think she's awesome. She is one of the characters that I would like to see more of, not for the obvious reasons of her hero suit, but because she actually has a very good growth, much like a lot of these characters in My Hero. So as far as my rating for this one, now, I'm going to skew it, obviously, towards the things like the Deku figure and stuff like that, that were the, I guess you can classify them as lower end Kuji figures, right? So Kuji figures kind of come in different scales, with the biggest being their Masterlize lines, which all go for, you know, $100+. So this is kind of your entry level Kuji figures, which they typically range around $30 to $40. So I am going to grade her based on that fact and other things in that range. Again, that's what I do on the channel. I don't give just a blanket score. I go by kind of the different price points of things. So the only downside is that Deku, Vigilante Deku over here, comes from the same scale of these figures. And he was amazing. I think I gave this guy a 10 out of 10. Love this piece. 9 or a 10. So, going by that scale, I can't quite give Momo as high of a score as I'd like to. I'm going to go with an 8 because she's very, very well done. There's not a thing wrong with this figure. She looks amazing. The sculpt is great. The face came out fantastic. The hair is key. The hair has all the little spikes and all the details to it that could easily become a goopy, goppy mess. And they did a great sculpt. I think it came out fantastic. Her kind of holding the sheet music is a nice little addition. And I love it. I think she came out great. All I know is that seeing this one has given me hype for the rest of the set. So I highly recommend her. And I actually do, honestly, just going by the photos alone, recommend picking up this set or the characters you like out of this set, because again, it is a different view and a different look for each one of these characters, which I do like a lot. So that being said, guys, again, I recommend her. Definitely check out this line. It's really, really cool. And if you want to go something cheaper, obviously you can go for the Ben Presto figures like the one over here that typically range 15 to 20 bucks. But these are definitely the more affordable thing, and she's pretty much the same size. As far as what you're going to get, I think the Kuji figures are definitely the way to go. But guys, that's it for this unboxing and my review on Momo. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts on her in the comments down below. And as always, guys, if you like the video, click that like button, click that subscribe button, click that share button, spread the nerdiness, follow on all these social medias. The link tree is down in the description below. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.